Hi guys, this is Fernando doing another video for a more survivalist. In this case, showing a little trick of mine that I've used for many years, and this was way before I found anything of those nice new products in the market, the commercial tenders and such. This is what I used most often to start my my barbecues, my asados in Argentina. It's just using paper like this one, just normal, tissue paper on like a napkin, and using that along with some pure oil, corn oil or any sort of oil will work. You don't need anything too specific. Just try something for the first time, using it with a fire steel, usually with a lighter. That's the best way of starting these. Twist it a little bit so as to have a bit more fibers in there. What you have to do is basically like a little cup, right? Fold it one. Okay, we start here. We fold it in 1, 2, and we do a little hole in there. Usually, if you want something more of a fire, use a bit more paper, but for demonstration purposes, this will work. Okay. Just pour a little bit of oil. Don't damp it completely. Just make sure you have enough paper that is not damped by the oil, because you do need some heat so as to get this thing going. Okay, basically that's how you do it. Let's see if I can light it up with a fire steel. If not, just a lighter, a match will work just as well. There it goes. See, when the fire, when the paper starts burning, it starts heating up the part that also has the oil in it. Eventually the fire feeds from the oil as it heats up, and it is a good way of starting a fire with a bit more paper and a bit more oil. It does work for a few minutes. Gives you, see how the wind is blowing at it now? It's already kind of heating it up. Right, it's basically like the principle of a candle, but instead of having a wick, you have paper, and instead of having paraffin, you have oil. See, it does work for a few minutes. Never actually tested how many minutes, but all things considered, tissue paper, toilet paper, even regular office paper, if you rub it enough so as to separate all those little fibers that you need, you will have something of similar results. Even newspaper as well, but in my experience, tissue paper, toilet paper, that works best. See how it's still burning pretty nicely? It is a nice little technique. I mean, I've used it for many years, and it's always like when you're doing a barbecue, you always will have a tissue paper and a bit of oil around, or olive oil if you're using something fancy to burn, which kind of expensive for this. But yeah, definitely a nice way to improvise a fire starter of some sort. And as you see here, it does work very well. Once it catches up, once it heats up that oil, feeding the fire, kind of smoky, but it's all good. I mean, it's very simple to do. So yeah, it's been going on for some time now, and as you saw, I just used a little bit of a little drop of oil. So guys, as always, and yeah, I was able to start it just with a fire steel and striker. So that's good as well. Guys, remember, if you're liking these videos, consider subscribing, which you will have the button somewhere over there. And take care, folks. See you on our next video. Have a good day.